Hey guys, as you probably know, the Crimean Bridge was attacked yesterday for the third time. But what impact did it actually have, and how did the locals and people crossing the bridge react? I decided to find out. The first reaction from many Russian news agencies was pretty predictable. They dismissed it all as fake news in local chat groups from towns near the bridge. So that there was no panic. But that response didn't hold up for too long because obviously people who lived near the bridge actually heard the explosion. Like, for example, Yelena, who lives near a hospital in the town of Taman, about 11 kilometers from the bridge. Also, you can see a comment from Ksenia, who's clearly frustrated, not just by the fact that the attack happened, but by the constant, endless lines to get onto the bridge for security reasons, which, as it turns out, don't actually help. Also, there is this really important comment from Anya, who was on the bridge during the explosion. I was on the Crimean Bridge yesterday during that incident. Everything seemed calm. We waited a bit, but there was no panic. The bridge is intact and it's passable. But now I'm honestly scared. Every time I drive through there, I think, what if it happens again? These trucks, the traffic jams, everything feels suspicious. I have to cross that bridge almost every week. And now every trip fills me with anxiety. I just want to feel like we've truly been protected, not just having our bags checked. So this attack made one thing painfully clear for Russians. The Crimean Bridge remains a lawful target for Ukrainian special forces. And no matter what the Russian security services do in response, people still don't feel safe. Now here's what they're doing to try and prevent these kinds of attacks, according to someone who crossed the bridge recently. To get onto the bridge, you have to go through a screening process that's similar to a border crossing. Every car is inspected, personal belongings are scanned, trucks are no longer allowed on the bridge. You know why. People who pass inspection are given tokens like this, one per person and one for the car. And you have to show those again on the other side to prove that you were checked. But that's not all. I found a post from someone who decided to cross the bridge after the explosion for some reason. And here's something interesting. Russian navigation systems are now rerouting people away from the bridge, suggesting they go around via Taganrog instead. But since the author of the post lives near the bridge, she chose to go anyway. On the way, she noticed that GPS had been shut off completely. Russian authorities jamming navigational signals around Crimea and on the bridge to stop Ukrainian naval drones from reaching their targets. But as we've now seen, this wasn't enough to stop the Ukrainian attack either. So what's going on with the Crimean Bridge now? A day after the attack, the Crimean Bridge is open again and the traffic around it is light, surprisingly. That might be because people are starting to wonder if it's even worth it to go to Crimea now. And if they do go, should they risk the bridge or maybe take the long detour through occupied Ukrainian territories? In the end, the attack may have had more of a psychological impact rather than physical one, especially in combination with the recent destruction of Russia's strategic bombers. For some Russians, it might be deeply demoralizing. And the fact that all their precautions, even GPS jamming, couldn't stop the attack, it sends a clear signal. This bridge is not permanent. It's a temporary structure. That's it for today. I hope you found this report interesting and insightful. Also, thank you so much for welcoming me back. It just means the world to me. So thank you, and I'll see you soon, guys.